For accurate measurements, a clothing measuring tape will be required, and for the subject to be barefoot. Measurement should be against the skin or over thin fitted clothing like a stretchy leotard. While taking the measurements, keep the tape parallel to the floor and fit it against the body. You should not be able to put any fingers between the body and the tape. The subject should stand straight, arms relaxed at their sides, and feet totally together, heels touching. The measuring process is easiest when a friend assists with the measuring. The measurements required are bust, natural waist, and hip. Also, the subject's height is required. For the bust, find the fullest bust measurement by measuring across the center of the bust. Remember to keep the tape parallel to the floor so that this measurement includes the fullest part of your back. Waist measurement should be taken at the natural waist, which is located just above the belly button, just below the rib cage. The natural waist is easy to locate because it is the smallest part of the torso. Have the person bend to either side and the skin will crease at the natural waist. That is where to measure. The hip. The hip measurement needed is the fullest part of hips and rear end, not at your hip bones. Be sure feet are totally together and the tape is across the widest part of the hip area from side to side. Finally, the height. Measure your height wearing shoes with the same size heel as those that will be worn with the dress being purchased. Girls over 5 feet 7 inches, 67 inches, with shoes should add the optional extra length when purchasing a floor-length gown. Extra length adds an additional 5 inches to the dress. When the height with shoes is over 67 inches, the standard length gown will be short and not reach the floor. This is very noticeable when several girls are standing together wearing the same gown, as in a group of bridesmaids standing in church or pictures. Compare the measurements to the dress manufacturer's size chart. This is very important since each manufacturer uses different dress sizing and the most do not match normal everyday ready-to-wear clothing. Most run smaller than everyday clothing, meaning you may have to purchase at least one size up from everyday clothes. When comparing actual sizes to the manufacturer's size chart, choose the size of your largest measurement. It is important to note dresses are manufactured to the measurements in the chart and are not custom made to the customer's personal measurements. As a result, the dress will require alterations to fit properly. For illustration, let's say the dress being considered is fitted through the hips, like this one. Assume a person with pear-shaped body and measurements of bust 33 inches, waist 26 inches, hip 39 inches is purchasing. Based upon the measurements of the chart, the size that should be ordered is a size 8 due to the fact that the dress is fitted in the hips and the largest measure is the person's hip measurement. The measurement seen for each size is the starting measurement. In this example, the hip measurement is 39 inches, which is between the 8 and 10 size, so pick the 8. Sometimes selecting a size is difficult. Are you just a little over on a size measurement? Then go smaller. Closer to the larger size, select the larger size and take it in. The general rule is, it is better to go larger when in doubt, since making a dress larger is almost impossible when it is purchased too small. Don't worry, we can help. Just ask our friendly customer service professionals at Bridals by Lori.